Do you guys remember that when I was like used to frequent uh, Kibicino, Piscine de la Kibicino in Strasbourg? Kids would like yelling at me. Oh, madam! Huh? 마리온 꽃이야? 마리온 아니요 내봐 마리온 꽃이야? 맞아? And they were like you know, they were like yelling at me in group and I even remember their face, these kids, which means they intentionally spying on my private life, entire life. Even before I was born, they knew that I'm the Jesus. They did all that shit. Even if they intentionally did all that shit, because they just wanted to be goddess. So all the thing happens in France was like killing Jesus program, and then when it succeeded, it goes like they were gonna do the same thing in Korea, right? That happened. Rape after stalking and like there were, and then what was that again? Sexual assault during work and etc. The thing is, French people pretend to be nice. That's I didn't know. Actually, it turns out to be the most liar was French people. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So and then they were gonna sell me out to other country, but they became so fucking greedy, and they can't just cancel that plan because I'm just like so fucking beyond. Am I right? If you are seeing me that greedy, if you are greedy, that greedy is like become. If French people have ever seen me, they cannot live a normal life. But if normal people see me, totally fine. They treat me like a baby, like a kid. Because some kid people see me as a kid. Just look at my pinned video. I behave according to the person I see, but I always try to act like innocent kid because that's the most big part of me, so that I can wake up your inner child, because you are not my child, but you are that level, less than child level, right? Insect, animal, there is soil, soil people say there are soil people also. You are just ingredient of my magical thing. Experiment. You are just a lab rat. Why would I let them happen? It's not time. Don't ask. You left right. You are just like just in my hand, I cannot even see you, You are that pathetic. Yeah, Marion Cotillard is part of me, but they are like that's how they see me. Although if you are like seeing any French movie, Charlotte Gainsbourg, Nymphomania, that's how you see me. You guys followers, you see me that way. I never let them. They are seeing themselves in me. become me. Yeah, yeah. That's their plan, the shitty plan, pig plan, you know. By the way, 샤오루드 갱스브르고 when you have that bunch of money, why your English is so fucking shitty, but you act like your English is perfect. I have noticed that preacher was like, oh, he was more like paying attention. Gosh, what is this pronunciation? Oh, what is she said? When she was asking, right? When she was asking, and you are like horny in front of me, you don't have like that kind of sexual. You have any problem? First of all, your accent is far from sexy. You are more like a what is that? Stick, huh? Tree stick, and all the tree stick, and then your like accent is just so fucking masculine, and then and then we don't know what you're saying. Your pronunciation, even after you studied abroad and you have that bunch of money, what did you do? What did you do to make your pronunciation that shitty, but like act like you are like beyond the native English speaker? Oh my gosh! Oh, did you see her like wrinkles? Oh my gosh! Disgusting. And she was asking, "Why you are not holding?" Because the preacher was, huh? What were you saying? He was like, what were you saying? That's how Rio reacted actually. When it's a little bit different interpretation, but Rio was, 네가 he was like, did I was like, I was about to kill you, That's because he's like shy. When someone is like looking away, instead of like looking at you in the eye image, you are fucking ugly, or like either your pronunciation is like a shitty, or your existence is like just pushing people away. Like anti-magnetic. I'm like a magnetic, and everybody, hui, hui. But you are like, hui. Girl, hoi hoi.